Hey YouTube, Stu here with my new Formula Monarch deck profile. Got me top 8 at locals today, but made a misplay in the last round when we entered the time, so I didn't get top 4. But oh well. Here it is, so triple Caius. Pretty standard. Everyone knows he's the best Monarch, just have to say it for heaven's sake. Triple Raiza. Good performing Raiza locks with him, did it a couple times today. Double Mobius. With heavy ban and no cold wave, people are letting up loads of back row. It's really good. Also, it provides a good card to side out as well. Double Light and Darkness. Tempted about running 3, but so far 2's been working great. Dark Dust Spirit. Card's broken. It's just, if you're scared that they're going to Solemn Warning or bottomless it, you just set it and they attack into it and just blows up everything and it comes back to your hand. Good against clouds especially. Triple swap to get Treeborn, Ronintoadin in the grave. And double Treeborn, pretty standard. One Ronintoadin, 2s, I don't really like 2. Not really much point running 2 since it's quite easy to get into the graveyard otherwise. And the only time you'll be needing to run 2 is if they main DD Crows, which no one's doing nowadays, so it's not really that important. Double Fishborg, that's main heart of the deck. That's quite hard to get to the graveyard, but when you do, you can kind of just spam Formula Monarchs and hopefully get Pot of Avarice, and you get just loads of draw power. 2 draws a turn, it's just win. One Sangan, searches out anything in the deck. One Effect Veiler, really good card. People don't tend to expect it, so you just drop it when they're like 6 Sam setting up a Kageki play, or just wherever really. Just really good kind of. Infernities did that on the Necromancer today as well. Good. Pretty good turn. Triple Battle Fader for your OTK stopper. One of them's borrowed from Jack. And the 2 lads are borrowed from Tom at the moment, by the way. So if anyone has any lads for trade, I'll be willing to trade for them. One Tragoedia, OTK stopper, and typical one Gorz. That's it for the monster lineup. Onto the spells. Triple Enemy Controller. Great play on standby phase with Treeborn. Then you sack their monster for Caius and blow up some other stuff. Pretty good. Triple Soul Exchange. One for one, just to get Fishborg out, because that's really the only way, that and Foolish Burial, the only really real way to get him out. One Pot of Avarice. One Giant Trunade. One Foolish Burial. One MST, not 2. Can't find room for the second. Needed to take one out for a for 1 for 1. One Reborn and one Duck Hole. And then I run one trap, which is Treacherous Trap Hole, but I'm tempted to try out double or triple trap stun, because I'm scared of getting my Monarch solemned. So I'll see how that does. Onto the extra deck. As expected, Formula Monarch, triple Formula Synchron, great card. Can sync in it in their main phase, so it's a win-win. One Armory Arm for a Colossal OTK, if you can get it out, it's quite hard though. One Catastor, one Brionac, one Black Rose, one Gungnir for Mobius and Fishborg. Didn't use them at all today, which is quite upsetting. It's Wills, by the way. One Chimera Attack for Gadgets, one Colossal Fighter, one Dark End for Caius and Formula, one Red Dragon Archfiend, one Scrap Dragon, one Stardust, and one Shooting Star for Formula and Stardust. And onto the side deck. One Barrel from Different Dimension, mainly a side card for their siding, because they pretend to side DD Crows and stuff like that, so good card. Jacks as well. Double Cyber Dragon for Gadgets, double DD Crow, just good against Mirror Match, good against any deck that relies on the graveyard. Now, Gold Warlord of Darkworld. When this card is discarded, when it's got from the hand to the graveyard by a card effect, special summon this card to your side of the field. This card is discarded from your hand to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect. Select up to 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field and destroy them. It's really good against Gravekeepers and Royal Tribute, since Royal Tribute kind of rapes this deck. Only run like a 27 monster count, so. Double Kinetic Soldier for 6 Samurai. Put in a lot of work today. Quite cool. Got probably around 3,000 points of life point damage. We'd want 2 turns with this guy before they finally popped him off with hand. 2 Jiu-Jitsu for Glads and some other matchups. Double Nobleman for kind of X-Sabers, Plants, Gravekeepers, and Mirror Match, but I didn't tend to sign them in for the Mirror Match. Last but not least, double Vanity's Fiend. This stops special summons and it's a really good card. I'm looking out for two Light and Darkness. 2 Light and Darkness, 2 enemy controllers, probably a Rainbow Overlord of Dark World to replace both of these with, and a Burial, and that's basically my deck finished. So those cards are being borrowed at the moment. So thanks for that, YouTube, and peace out.